Tom Homan is retired ICE Director, Fox News contributor. Tom, if you were right here, we'd buy you a cup of coffee.
That'd be nice, because no one's giving me any coffee this morning.
Wow.
It's pretty early.
What's going on in that bureau?
Yeah, who are you blaming for that?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to have a story that I know is going to take you off. A lack of cooperation that we hear has been dished out by mayors in certain cities, liberal cities across the country. Well, it reared itself in Fairfax, Virginia. They suspended a police officer for get this, turning in an illegal immigrant over to ICE. Can you wrap your head around that?
No, I can't. It's totally disgusting. Here's a police officer responding to a traffic accident caused by an illegal alien that has no driver's license, has no insurance. He ran him through the system. There's an outstanding warrant from ICE because he's in the country legally. He's a fugitive from justice because he didn't show up in court. The cop was being a cop. And for the chief to suspend him, maybe the chief ought to remember what it's like to be a cop. Because the chief stopped being a cop and he made that decision. He became a politician. It's disgusting. What's happening in Chicago is the same thing. The most violent city in the country, and their mayor wants police to walk away from other police. And ICE has arrested many criminals off the streets of Chicago. She ought to be sending a letter of thank you, not telling her police officers to walk away from ICE. It's disgusting.
Well, the Fairfax Police Chief, Edwin Rosler Jr., had the statement regarding this, and he said, "This is an unfortunate issue where the officer was confused. We have trained on this issue a lot. This is the first time we've had a lapse in judgment, and the officer is being punished." Okay, that's from the top cop there. But in addition to being punished, Tom Homan, he's also being retrained.
Ugh.
Well, first of all, he's not the top cop. He's a politician because he stopped being a cop and made that decision. The only confusion here is the chief forgot what it's like to be on the streets and protect the communities. ICE is helping him. You know how many criminal aliens ICE has taken off the streets of Fairfax? I mean, law enforcement is supposed to work on law enforcement. That's what it's about, to keep the community safe. ICE is not the bad guy. If that warrant would have been from the FBI or DEA or from another county, another city, this wouldn't be a story today. He would have been turned over. This is all because it's the political theater of immigration enforcement, and that chief and that city council, they're politicians. And again, the community comes second. Politics comes first.
You know what really makes me mad in that story, though, Tom? It's the fact that here's this officer. Taxes are being pulled out of his paycheck. He's putting his life on the line every single day. He gets punished, but that illegal immigrant gets to walk free, and there's no punishment for him.
Fantastic point. And I've been saying over and over again, this world's upside down when those who illegally enter their country in violation of law, who knowingly violate our law, all of a sudden they're the victims, and the ones who enforce law are the bad guys. I don't know where we're at in this country. You know, thank God we got a president who's trying to turn it back around the way it should be. But it's totally disgusting. It's unbelievable. And I read the story. I had to read it 3 or 4 times. I couldn't believe the decision made by that chief.
Tom, do you have 250?
I tell you what, if I was ICE director today, I'd hire that officer.
Right? Yeah, get him another job. Probably get paid more. Hey, Tom, do you have $250,000 on you?
What?
No, but you know what? Bring me up there, sit me on the couch. I'll say illegal alien 25 times. Let's see what happens.
So what he's referring to is the fact that our great mayor de Blasio, and I'm being sarcastic, everyone knows that, or else I'd be given a breathalyzer, but he's fining anyone who uses the term illegal alien $250,000 in New York City because it demeans, humiliates, and it's harassment.
So it's illegal for someone to use the term illegal alien, even though that's a legal term defined in Title 8 United States Code, so that's illegal. But it's fine for the Congressman Ocasio-Cortez and Yvette Clarke to call ICE officers Nazis, the Gestapo, and attack them personally. That's okay. But calling somebody illegal alien, which in fact they are by definition of law, that's illegal. You know, God help you, New York. I don't know what you're going to do there.
Yeah, he's never coming.
In addition to that fine, what they've suggested is if you call ICE on somebody, same thing, same fine.
And again, de Blasio needs to be thanking ICE because when I was the ICE director, we took over 5,000 criminals off the streets of New York that walked out of his sanctuary jails. Shame on him. It's a never-ending story. Attack on ICE officers. God bless ICE. They're the good guys. Let's not forget that.